How important is diet when one is training? Is there a percentage where you should devote to exercise versus diet? Or?
No, I think they're both 100% important. Years ago, there was a saying that diet is 80% of bodybuilding, but I don't think you can quantify it that way. You've got to train properly and you've got to eat properly. I think diet is important because one of the first requisites in being a great athlete is that you're healthy, and you've got to eat a well-balanced diet to be healthy. But I don't think it's any more important than that. Many athletes tend to overemphasize certain elements of diet like vitamins and protein, and again, the most important requirement is that you eat a well-balanced diet just so that you're healthy.
A well-balanced diet ensures the maintenance of health and will also provide for growth. And again, I can't emphasize it enough. Don't overemphasize protein in your diet. Remember that muscle tissue is comprised mostly of water. That doesn't mean, however, you should drink gallons of water every day either to hasten the muscle growth process. Your body has specific needs each and every day for all the basic food nutrients. When you eat in excess of any one of those nutrients, you don't utilize more of that nutrient for growth or for anything else. So don't eat much more than you need to maintain yourself, and concern yourself more with training hard and eating just a well-balanced diet. The reason protein has been so overemphasized is because the protein hucksters can't sell you water through the mail. Again, this is where the commercial interests have distorted the true picture of bodybuilding reality.
Most of us think muscle equals protein. When you think of protein, you think of muscle. When you think of muscle, you think of protein, vice versa. Just so happens that muscle is comprised of 70% water, 22% protein, 6 to 8% lipids and inorganic materials. So, the primary constituent of muscle tissue is not protein, but water. Does that mean that we hasten the muscle growth process by drinking 10 gallons of water a day? How much extra protein will we need to grow 10 pounds of muscle a year? Well, again, we said we needed approximately 16 extra calories a day to grow 10 pounds of muscle a year. And as I cited before, muscle tissue is comprised of approximately 25%, actually 22% protein. But for the sake of argument, let's say that muscle tissue is comprised of 25% protein. So out of those 16 calories, about 4 of those calories should be protein calories. It just so happens that 1 gram of protein contains 4 calories. So to grow 10 pounds of muscle a year, we need to consume 1 gram of protein beyond maintenance need of protein every day to grow 10 pounds of muscle a year. And yet again, how many of us in here consume hundreds and hundreds of grams of protein a day, thinking we need all that protein to grow muscle at a faster rate? We've been so brainwashed into believing it. I know a man, a reasonably intelligent man, who if he doesn't have his hourly protein drink, believes his bench press will go down 50 pounds. And it does, because he believes it. It's a placebo effect, the power of suggestion, or the power of deception. Many bodybuilders operate under the assumption that if muscle is protein, well then the more protein we eat, the faster we grow. You can't eat enough protein because muscle is made of protein. Well, if you recognize the fact that it's made of water, you would think then, well, the more water you drink, the faster you'll grow. But what happens when you drink more water than you need? You pee a lot. But you don't have the same impunity with protein because protein contains calories. And you eat more calories than you need to maintain yourself, what happens? You excrete it in part, and the excess turns to fat. And protein can make you just as fat as carbohydrates or fats. They all contain calories, and it's excess calories that make you fat. I'm not saying by eating excess protein alone you'll get fat. That by eating excess number of calories. If you're taking a certain number of calories beyond your maintenance needed calories, and if those calories are comprised of protein, you'll get just as fat as if those calories were comprised of carbohydrates.